I kept my head down when I walked into room 12, because Mr. Hall loved catching me late. My shoes were scuffed, my backpack was old, and my stomach was tight. "Daniel," Mr. Hall said, "did you bring the worksheet I assigned?" "Yes, sir." I held it out. He stared at it like it was dirty. "Sit. And try not to embarrass this class." A few students laughed. I slid into my seat. Lena sat one row ahead, her back straight, her hair neat. She didn't laugh. That small kindness made my chest feel warm. "Quiz on Friday," Mr. Hall said. "If you fail, don't cry. Life gives no free chances." His eyes met mine. I looked down until the sting passed. After class, I followed Lena to the lockers. "I fixed the last 2 math problems for you," I said, opening my notebook. "Really?" she smiled. "Show me." "Here," I said. "You simplify first, then solve." "You're so smart," she said softly. "You always save me." "I like helping you," I replied. "Walk me home after debate," she said. "I will," I said, my heart racing. At 4 I waited outside. When Lena came out, she waved. "You waited for me?" "Always," I said. We walked past the parking lot. "Mr. Hall hates me," I said. "He hates everyone," she laughed. A red sports car pulled up beside us. A tall guy stepped out. "Lena," he called. Her face lit up. "Evan." "Who's that?" I asked. "My tutor," she said. Evan looked me over. "You her friend?" "I'm Daniel," I said. He didn't shake my hand. "Right." "Lena, we're late," he said, opening his car. "I was walking with Daniel," she said. "So?" Evan smiled. I swallowed. "You said you'd walk with me." She frowned. "Why are you making this awkward?" "Because I care," I said. Evan laughed. "Relax, man." Lena's friends were watching. Her cheeks flushed. "You're just a poor schoolboy," she said. "Don't get ideas." My chest hurt. "Lena?" "Don't be weird," she said, stepping into Evan's car. The door slammed. They drove away. I stood there alone, feeling invisible. At home, I sat on the couch. The room was quiet. My phone buzzed. "Lena, can you send the answers?" I stared at the screen. I called her. No answer. Another message came. "Unknown, stop bothering her." I knew it was Evan. I typed back, "Ask him." Then I put the phone down. I felt something inside me break. I was no longer the boy who waited. The copier jammed for the 3rd time and Mr. Keene snapped, "Daniel, fix it. Mercer's people are here." "I'm fixing it," I said, yanking out the wrinkled paper with hands that smelled like toner. I carried water to conference room B. Through the glass I saw Evan Mercer in a navy suit, smiling like the world was his mirror. Then Lena stood beside him, elegant and calm, the same eyes that once made me believe in miracles. Mia whispered, "That's his wife. Lena Mercer." My throat tightened. "I know." I pushed the door open. "Water for everyone," I said. Evan turned first. His smile widened in a way that felt like a bruise. "Daniel Hayes. Well, you're still around." "Yeah," I said. "Just working." Lena looked me up and down, stopping on my cheap tie. "Daniel," she said. "I didn't recognize you." Evan chuckled. "He's the office runner now?" "I'm a clerk," I said. "I handle files." Lena's lips curved. "Runner with extra steps." The client, Mrs. Park, cleared her throat. "Let's begin." Evan leaned forward. "Our delivery will be fast. My team doesn't fail." I stood by the wall like furniture and tried not to breathe too loud. After the meeting, people poured into the hallway. I collected bottles and listened to my own heartbeat. Lena stepped near the break area with 2 women in designer coats. They didn't see me behind the corner. One woman said, "That clerk looked familiar." Lena laughed. "High school. He used to do my homework and carry my books." "Was he into you?" the other asked. Lena's laugh got sharper. "He thought he had a chance. He was just a poor schoolboy." My fingers crushed the plastic tray until it creaked. Lena kept going, softer but crueler. "Some people are born to stay small. Daniel should have stayed poor and quiet. It fits him." I swallowed hard, tasting metal. A man with slick hair walked up, flipping his phone into his pocket. "You're the clerk sending the scan contract?" "Yes," I said. He offered his hand without warmth. "Mark Vance. Evan's partner." "Nice to meet you," I lied, shaking it. Mark looked at my badge like it offended him. "Send the file in 30 minutes. If you mess it up, it reflects on Mercer." "I won't mess it up." Mark's smile didn't reach his eyes. "Guys like you say that a lot." "What does that mean?" I asked. He stepped closer. It means you should know your place. Don't talk like you matter. My face burned, but I nodded. Understood. Back at my desk, the scanner beeped and hummed. I worked fast because fear was the only fuel I had. Mia leaned in. Did Mark just threaten you? He reminded me I'm invisible, I said. Ignore it, she whispered. Those people eat small workers. I forced a smile. Not forever. She blinked like she didn't believe me, and I didn't either, yet. But the thought stayed in me. Near closing time, Lena appeared at reception, holding a small remote in her palm. Lena looked at me. Evan forgot his clicker. I'm saving him. Of course you are, I said. She walked closer, voice low. You still live around here? Yeah, I said. Rent doesn't care about pride. Lena smiled like that was funny. You always had excuses. I swallowed. So you married him. I married a future, she said. Evan built a company. You built this. Something twisted in my chest. Did you ever feel bad? About what you said back then? Her eyes hardened. Why would I? It was true. It hurt, I said. Lena shrugged. Pain teaches lessons. You should thank me. I helped you when no one else did, I said. And I moved on, she replied. You should have stayed, poor Daniel. At least then you'd stop dreaming. My voice came out rough. I'm not asking for you. Good, she said. Because you were never my level. She turned and left like she owned the hallway too. That night, I sat on my bed with my laptop open and my paycheck beside it. I replayed her words until they stopped stabbing and started shaping. I won't be weak again, I told myself. I won't be anyone's joke. I typed, Finance Basics, How Companies Grow, How to Buy Shares. A free course popped up. The first video title read, Power is Built, Not Given. I clicked play and whispered, Then I'll build it. I was filing invoices when the old man stopped at my desk and tapped the stack. These numbers are wrong, he said. I looked up. Sir, you're Mr. Carter, right? The investor. He nodded once. And you're the clerk who actually reads. I read everything, I said. It keeps me employed. Mr. Carter slid one invoice toward me. Explain why this vendor was paid twice. I scanned it fast. Same amount, same date, different reference code. Someone split the payment trail. Good, he said. Most people would shrug. Mia leaned over the divider. Daniel, who is that? Mr. Carter answered for me. Someone your bosses should fear. I felt my palms sweat. Sir, why are you asking me? Because I watched you in the meeting, he said. You didn't speak, but your eyes did. You were following the numbers. I swallowed. Evan's team keeps their books tight. Mr. Carter gave a short laugh. No, they keep them pretty. There's a difference. He handed me a business card. Call me after work. If you're brave. After work, I called from the sidewalk. Mr. Carter? It's Daniel. Meet me at Jasper Cafe, he said. Bring your brain. Inside the cafe, he pushed a laptop toward me. Mercer Logistics. Look. I stared at a spreadsheet. These expenses are inflated. Say it clearly, he demanded. Someone is stealing, I said. Through fake vendors and duplicate payments. Mr. Carter's eyes sharpened. Prove it. I took a deep breath. Give me 3 days. I can map the pattern. He leaned back. And what do you want in return? I surprised myself. A chance. He smiled like he'd been waiting for that. You'll get more than a chance. You'll get a cut. 3 days later, I met him again, my notes trembling in my hands. The fraud starts with a shell company called Northline Supplies, I said. But the bank account links to Mark Vance's assistant. Mr. Carter whistled. Mark. Of course. I pulled the routing numbers from the scanned forms, I said. He thought no one would check. Mr. Carter tapped the table. You just saved me millions. I didn't feel heroic. I felt awake. What happens now? Now I confront the board, he said. And you stay invisible. Invisible is my specialty, I said. He slid an envelope to me. Your first payment. I opened it later in my room. My hands shook at the cash. It wasn't a fortune, but it was proof that my mind had value. The next morning, Sophia from accounting stopped by my desk with 2 coffees. One for you, she said. You always look tired. I blinked. Why are you being nice to me? She shrugged. Because you say, please, when you ask for files. That's rare here. I took the cup. Thanks, Sophia. She lowered her voice. I saw Mr. Carter talking to you. Be careful. Evan doesn't like surprises. I kept my face blank. I'm just a clerk, Sophia studied me. No, you're not. You're just pretending. That afternoon, Evan walked through the office with Lena on his arm, like they were royalty touring a palace. Evan called out, "Hey Daniel, still pushing paper?" "Yes," I said. "Paper doesn't talk back." Lena smirked. "It suits you." Evan laughed and told the room, "We just signed another contract. Bigger than last quarter. My company is unstoppable." Mark appeared beside him, grinned tight. "Cash flow is amazing. Anyone who doubts us is jealous." I nodded politely while my stomach stayed calm. I knew about Northline. I knew about the cracks. Lena's eyes flicked to my hands. "New watch?" she asked. "It's old," I lied, tucking my wrist under the desk. She leaned closer, voice sharp. "Don't get ideas again, Daniel. Some people aren't meant to rise." I met her gaze and smiled, small and controlled. "I'm not rising," I said. "I'm working." She walked away satisfied and Evan didn't even look back. Sophia whispered, "How are you smiling after that?" I whispered back, "Because they're loud. That means they're scared." That night, I logged into my course again and wrote a note to myself. Learn their game. Then win it. Quietly. Mr. Carter slid a folder across his desk. "You're ready to buy," he said. I kept my voice low. "Through your accounts?" "Through a chain you can deny," he replied. "If Mercer sniffs you, you lose." "I won't be seen," I said. "How much can I start with?" He opened the folder. "Enough for a toe in the water. 5,000 shares." My throat tightened. "That's more money than I've ever held." Mr. Carter stared at me. "Then treat it like a weapon, not a dream." I signed the papers with a steady hand I didn't feel. "What do I watch for?" "Bad decisions," he said. "Mark is greedy. Evan is proud. Pride makes men sloppy." At work, I stapled contracts like my life was still small. Mia waved a report. "Daniel, the copier hates you." I hate it back, I said, smiling. Evan's voice boomed from the hallway. "Team, quick update." I stepped aside as he marched in with Lena. Evan pointed at a chart. "Revenue is up. We're expanding again." Lena clapped once. "And we're upgrading the house. I found a mansion with a pool." Mark laughed. "Spend it while it's hot." Evan slapped Mark's shoulder. "It'll stay hot. I'm the one driving." I nodded like a loyal clerk, but my mind traced numbers. Expansion meant loans. Loans meant pressure. Pressure meant mistakes. Sophia leaned in near my desk. "You've been quiet lately," she said. "I'm always quiet," I replied. "No," she said. "Quiet like you're hiding pain." I kept my eyes on the screen. "I'm fine." Sophia lowered her voice. I heard Lena bragging in the elevator. "She's buying jewelry with company perks." "That's their choice," I said. "Daniel," she insisted, "your jaw is tight. Don't let them pull you back into old wounds." I swallowed. "I'm not hurt. I'm focused." She studied me. "Focus can still break you." I wanted to tell her everything, but secrets were the only armor I owned. "Thanks for caring," I said. "I can handle it." That evening, Mr. Carter called. "Mark signed a supply contract with Northline again," he said. "Same scam, bigger scale." I laughed under my breath. "He didn't learn." "Greed rarely learns," Mr. Carter replied. "Do you want to increase your position?" "Yes," I said, and my voice didn't shake. "Buy more." Over the next weeks, I watched them feed their own fire. Evan stopped reading reports. Mark pushed deals without checks. Lena posted photos in designer dresses, smiling beside champagne. At lunch, Evan passed my table. "Hey Daniel," he said. "Still eating cheap noodles?" "They're filling," I said. Lena looked at my lunch and made a face. "You could at least try to look successful." I tilted my head. "Success isn't loud." Mark smirked. "Spoken like a guy who'll never have any." Evan laughed. "Don't be harsh. Daniel has spirit. Poor spirit, but spirit." I forced a chuckle. "I'll survive." When they walked away, Sophia sat across from me. "Why do you let them talk to you like that?" she asked. "Because it helps," I said. "Helps what?" she demanded. "It helps me remember," I said, tapping my chest. "How it felt to be nothing." Sophia's eyes softened. "That's not healthy." I stared at my noodles. "Neither is what they did." She reached across the table. "Promise me you won't destroy yourself trying to punish them." I pulled my hand back gently. "I'm not punishing them. I'm letting them choose." Sophia frowned. "Choose what?" "Every bad deal," I said. "Every careless step. Every cruel word. They're digging. I'm just holding the light. That night, I logged into my broker screen and saw my shares growing. Not enough to control, but enough to feel the ground shift under them. Mr. Carter's message flashed, "Hold. Let their debt stack higher." I replied, "Done," and my pulse stayed calm for once tonight. I whispered to my empty room, "Laugh now. I used to beg for kindness. Soon you'll beg for mercy." Then I closed the laptop and set my alarm for work, still wearing my cheap tie, still playing poor, while my quiet plan kept tightening like a fist. I waited outside the boardroom with my badge still clipped to my cheap jacket when Mr. Carter called me. "It's done," he said. "You're the largest shareholder." I let out a slow breath. "They have no idea?" "None," he replied. "Walk in when I give the signal." I watched executives rush past me. Evan's voice echoed through the glass. "We're crushing this quarter." Lena's laugh followed. "I told you I married a winner." The door opened and Mark stepped out, checking his phone. He saw me and smirked. "Lost, Daniel? This room is for important people." "I know," I said. "I'm here for the meeting." He scoffed. "As what, the water boy?" I didn't answer. I waited. Mr. Carter's text buzzed. "Now." I pushed the door open and walked in. Evan turned, still smiling. "Hey, what is he doing here?" Lena laughed. "Did you bring coffee, Daniel?" I said nothing and walked past them. Mark barked, "Security." Mr. Carter stood up. "Sit down, Mark. He belongs here." Evan frowned. "What's going on?" Mr. Carter gestured to the empty chair at the head of the table. "Daniel, please." I pulled out the chair and sat. The room went silent. Lena's smile froze. "This isn't funny." Evan stared. "Carter, explain." Mr. Carter spoke calmly. "Daniel Hayes now owns 43% of Mercer Logistics. More than any of you." Mark's face drained. "That's impossible." "It's very possible," I said. "You made it easy." Evan laughed, but it cracked. "This is some kind of trick." I slid a folder forward. "Share records. Transfers. All legal." Lena stood up. "You're lying." I met her eyes. "I'm not." Mark slammed the table. "You're just a clerk." I said. "You paid me to watch you." Evan swallowed. "Why are you doing this?" I leaned back. "Because you thought I was nothing." Lena whispered, "Daniel, please." I looked at her and felt nothing. "You laughed at me. You said I should have stayed poor." Mark pointed at me. "We can buy you out." I shook my head. "No." Evan's voice shook. "You don't know how to run a company." "I know how to read numbers," I said. "And I know when someone is stealing." Mark froze. I turned to him. "Northline Supplies ring a bell?" Mark's mouth opened, then closed. Mr. Carter added, "We have proof." Evan stared at Mark. "You said those were clean deals." Mark backed away. "Evan, listen." "Sit down," I said. "This is my meeting now." Lena dropped back into her chair. "You can't do this to us." "I already did," I replied. Evan rubbed his face. "Daniel, let's talk privately." "We're talking now," I said. "You lost control because you were careless." Mark whispered, "We're ruined." I nodded. "Yes." Lena's voice broke. "I chose you because you were strong." I answered, "You chose money." Evan stood up. "I built this." I stood too. "You built a lie." I bought the truth. The room felt smaller. I looked around the table. From today on, every decision runs through me. Every dollar. Every contract. Mark shook. "You're taking everything." "I'm taking responsibility," I said. "Something you never did." Lena looked at me like she was seeing a ghost. "Who are you?" "I'm the boy you ignored," I said. "Grown up." Evan's eyes were wet. "What happens to us?" I sat back down. "That depends on how quiet you stay." No one spoke. I broke the silence. Meeting adjourned. I stood and walked out, leaving them frozen, and for the first time in my life I felt powerful. Lena knocked on my office door and whispered, "Daniel, please talk to me." I looked up from my screen. "You have 3 minutes." She stepped inside, eyes red. "I didn't know it would end like this." "You knew," I said. "You just didn't care." She sat across from me. "I made a mistake choosing Evan." I folded my hands. "You made many." "He's losing everything," she said. "The board won't listen to him." "They listen to me now," I replied. Her voice shook. "I never meant to hurt you." I laughed quietly. "You meant to laugh at me." She wiped her cheeks. "I was scared of being poor. And I was scared of being alone," I said. You chose your fear over me. Lena leaned forward. I married the wrong man. You married money, I said. She whispered, Can you forgive me? I stared at her. Do you remember calling me a poor schoolboy? She nodded slowly. I was cruel. You were honest, I said. That's worse. She sobbed. I hate who I became. I hated who you made me, I replied. The phone buzzed. Evan's name flashed. I answered on speaker. What do you want? Evan shouted, You fired Mark? He built this company. He stole from it, I said. Mark's voice came through thin. Daniel, please. I can explain. You already did, I said. Through your bank records. Evan snapped, You can't do this. I already did, I replied. Security is walking Mark out. Lena covered her mouth. This is real. Yes, I said. It's called consequence. Evan's voice cracked. You're destroying me. I spoke calmly. You destroyed yourself. Lena looked at me. I never thought you could be like this. I never thought you could be like you, I said. She reached for my hand. I still remember us. I pulled away. So do I. Her tears fell. I chose wrong. You chose, I corrected. The phone went quiet. Then Evan texted. I read it aloud. Emergency board meeting. He's begging. Lena whispered, He needs you. He needs honesty, I said. She cried harder. I need you. I stood. You need to face what you did. She asked, Do you hate me? I paused. I hate the memory of you. That's worse, she said. Maybe, I replied. But it's true. Sophia knocked and peeked in. Everything okay? Lena wiped her face. No. Sophia met my eyes. Daniel, the board removed Evan. I nodded. Good. Lena gasped. He lost control? Yes, I said. Just like I once did. She fell back into the chair. I ruined my life. You built it this way, I replied. She whispered, If I leave him? I don't owe you a new ending, I said. She stood slowly. I deserve this. Yes, I said softly. She walked to the door then turned. I'm sorry. I didn't answer. When she left, my chest felt heavy, not relieved. I realized revenge didn't heal me, it only showed me the scars. But seeing her regret was still a kind of justice, and for the first time, I didn't feel small anymore. I signed the last document and said, It's done. Mr. Carter nodded. Full control. Evan has nothing left but a salary. I leaned back. Cut it to the legal minimum. You're cold, he said. I'm fair, I replied. Sophia walked in. Daniel, Lena is here. Let her wait, I said. A minute later Evan stormed in. You stripped my shares. I followed the contract, I said. You ruined me, he yelled. I enforced the rules, I said. He laughed bitterly. You always were small. I met his eyes. Not today. Lena entered slowly. Our card stopped working. That's correct, I said. Company benefits ended. She whispered, We have bills. You have a budget now, I replied. Evan slammed the desk. You're enjoying this. I'm watching, I said. There's a difference. Sophia spoke softly. Daniel, maybe give them time. I gave them years, I said. Lena cried. We can't live like this. You lived well when I couldn't, I replied. Evan pointed. You think you're better? I think I'm careful, I said. Mr. Carter cleared his throat. The board is waiting. I stood. Let's finish. In the boardroom I said, From now on, spending is frozen. Evan shouted, You can't do this. I can, I said. I own it. Mark's empty chair sat like a ghost. Lena whispered, I lost everything. You lost excess, I said. Evan's voice broke. I don't even recognize myself. I do, I said. You're the man without power. Sophia met me after. You're different. I had to be, I said. Are you happy? She asked. I'm quiet, I said. Lena caught me in the hallway. We sold the car. Good, I said. She stared. You're not even angry. I was, I replied. Now I'm done. She touched my arm. I miss us. I stepped back. There is no us. Evan's voice echoed, We're leaving. Take care, I said. Sophia walked beside me. Does this feel like victory? It feels like weight, I admitted. Revenge is heavy, she said. So was being ignored, I replied. I went back to my office and closed the door. I whispered, I won. but the word didn't feel warm. I looked at the city through the glass and wondered if power had taken something from me I couldn't buy back. Sophia texted, "Are you okay?" I typed, "I don't know." I sat there, alone with a company and a hollow chest, realizing that owning their world didn't mean I owned my peace. Lena waited outside my office when I arrived, her eyes tired and red. "Daniel, I need to talk," she said. "I already listened," I replied. "What more do you want?" She stepped closer. "I left Evan." "I heard," I said. "That doesn't change anything." "I made a mistake," she whispered. "I chose wrong and I know it now." I crossed my arms. "You knew it then too." She shook her head. "I was afraid. I thought money would save me. And I thought love would save me," I said. "We were both wrong." Lena reached for my sleeve. "We can start again." I moved away. "No, we can't." "Why not?" she cried. "I'm still me." "You're the version of you that hurt me," I said. She sobbed. "I'm sorry." "I'm not waiting for that anymore," I replied. Sophia came down the hall and stopped. "Am I interrupting?" Lena looked at her. "Who are you?" "I'm someone who sees him," Sophia said. Lena glared at me. "So you replaced me?" "I didn't replace you," I said. I moved on. Lena's voice broke. "After everything we shared?" "After everything you broke," I answered. She wiped her tears. "I loved you once." "You loved what I could give you," I said. "Not who I was." Lena stared at the floor. "I don't know how to live without you." "That's not my job anymore," I said. She looked up. "Do you hate me?" I thought for a moment. "I don't." Her eyes filled with hope. "Then maybe I forgive myself," I said. "Not you." She flinched like I had slapped her. Sophia touched my arm. "Daniel, are you ready?" "Yes," I said. Lena whispered, "You're really leaving." "I already did," I replied. She stepped aside slowly. "I guess this is goodbye." "It is," I said. I walked down the hallway with Sophia beside me. "Was that hard?" she asked. "It was honest," I said. Outside the air felt lighter. Sophia smiled. "You look different." "I feel different," I replied. "I don't have to prove anything." She took my hand. "You don't have to be alone either." "I know," I said. We walked past the building that once felt like a cage. My phone buzzed with a message from Lena, but I didn't open it. Sophia asked, "Do you ever miss who you were?" "I miss the hope," I said. "Not the pain." "And now?" she asked. "Now I choose peace," I said. She squeezed my hand. "That's the strongest choice." I looked back one last time at the place that made me small. I'm not a poor schoolboy anymore. Sophia smiled. "Who are you now?" "I'm a man who's free," I said. We walked away together, and for the first time in my life I didn't feel like I was running.